Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a great show for you guys today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get started and say hi to everybody in the chat room, let's say hi to our cool, outrageous man about town, who's like working on himself right now, Mr. Ron Russell. Hello, Ron. How you doing?
Great. I'm fixing my breasts. I have these gigantic breasts. You can't see them. Can you see them on camera?
Yeah, you can.
I have these gigantic breasts on because Eileen Shapiro's coming on, and she thinks who she is with her 48 triple Fs. Look at me, baby. I got her beat. Oh, she's going to eat her heart out when she sees these knockers.
You look sexy, Ron, they say. Anyway, we got a great show for you guys today. Before we get started, let's talk about, say hi to everybody in the chat room. There's a lot of people. Teresa Sabin from Florida, Anton Country Super from Australia, Jane Doe, who happens to be Angela Joseph, and she is in California. No, she's in Denver, Colorado. Wendy Stewart's in from Wendy Stewart TV. Hello, Wendy. She's going to be on the show actually next week in a cool thing that we're doing. Hi, Wendy. Don Hinton, what's up, Don? How are you? Yay! Joe Kelly's in the chat room. Hey, Joe Kelly. Eileen Shapiro's in the chat room, who's going to be our guest today, and we're going to have a really good time. Now you can't even see his face.
This is what happens when Eileen leans back. And if you're talking to her, this is what you see.
You gotta love it. You gotta just love it, you guys. So we have Eileen coming on, you guys. She's got a brand new book. It hits the shelves tomorrow.
It's filthy, disgusting, degenerate piece of work. I had to read it 5 times to figure it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. So we're looking forward to having her on. And then we've got Eileen. We're gonna keep Eileen on because then we have Laticia coming on, and Laticia is the one who makes Eileen look so beautiful.
Another hot piece of work.
Yeah. They say they love it. So hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a fun weekend, and we're happy to be here today looking for fun. So you're gonna tell anybody anything fun about like what we did this weekend?
I'm feeling myself up. Leave me alone.
You got to do it with the microphone. People can't hear you.
I was feeling myself up. Leave me alone. For you radio listeners, I had padded my chest with a great big gigantic bazooms like Eileen Shapiro's little ninnies that she has, her little teeny weenies. Yeah. Now I got her beat, so I'm stuffed. Now I'm going to pull out my knockers because it's really uncomfortable having tits that big.
We also want to say hi. Don Hinton said she used to have 40G breasts.
Oh, my God.
She could breastfeed a basketball team. And, Don, we love you, too, by the way. Thanks so much for coming in and joining us. Oh, B. Claudia just got us on here, too. So, hey, B. And if you guys are on Twitter, please go to @W4CY Radio on Twitter and retweet us live on Twitter so we can be seen on Twitter. So go to your Twitter account, go to W4CY Radio and retweet it. I'm going to retweet it right now. One tweet. There we go. We're on the top tweet, everybody, so you can see us and Ron with his bazooms. So it's a lot of fun. We're going to have a great show today. It'll be a lot of fun. And
no, I took the bazooms out because they're really uncomfortable. If I were a woman and I had boobs like Eileen, I would definitely have reduction because, you know, you knock furniture over, you hit the walls. I mean, if she turns a corner real quick, her knockers get caught on the corner of the building and she spins around and falls down, hurts herself. Also, all men, they only look at it. They don't even know what Eileen looks like, but they know what her boobs look like because it's, you know, the old expression, talk to the face, not the boobs. Well, what can you happen? And they're real. They're not bags. Nobody in their right mind would put in bags that big. She's all flesh. Trust me, I have squeezed one of them once to see what they felt like. And they really felt good. And in turn, I let her squeeze my penis because she wanted to do that too. So I squeezed her breast and she squeezed my penis. Isn't that exciting?
You got to have fun. So Rob Saw just joined us.
Wait, I got to say.
Claudia joined us. Say hi to B.
Hi, baby. I have to say one thing. Eileen Shapiro is like my sister. I love and adore every bit of her.
That's right. So he's just joking around. Everybody knows that anyway. But if you don't know it, it's just a joke and to have fun. And besides, her boobs are famous.
I'm going to bust her chops today real big time.
You got to love it. So we're going to be talking about her book. And while she's on, we'll talk a little bit about our comic books and she'll be on with us.
Well, first of all, I want to talk about on Facebook. I was sent a script. It was called Drag Queens from Outer Space. And I thought it was a god-awful script. And I was at Marcel Waltz's house a couple of days ago, and Marcel and I spoke about it, and he absolutely fell in love with it and said, Ron, you've got to do it. I play Mother Moon. We come from a planet called Moondome, and we're coming down to Earth to find husbands because all the men on our planet became drag queens because of a virus that went around. It was a drag queen virus. It's campy, it's fun, the dialogue is great. I said to Marcel, with rewrites, I will definitely do it because I have a style and a special way of delivering my jokes, and it really wasn't in the script. The script wasn't as funny as I felt. So I posted on Facebook a wonderful picture of me in drag many years ago, looking absolutely Jane Russell-y gorgeous. And some people came in and they said, you know, Ron, that's really not good because people know you today as a handsome man, thank you, who's an actor. And you don't want to be known as a drag queen who became an actor. So I removed it from Facebook. Well, so many people had a fit. They said, put that gorgeous picture back up. Fuck them, who cares, you're whatever. And they all stuck up for me. I didn't do that to get people angry. I did that because I wanted people to know stigma. Sometimes stigma is the worst thing in the world when people sort of put you in a mold. I want them to know in 1959, when I was 19, the first movie I was ever in as an extra, a soldier, was with Sophia Loren and Tara Punter, that kind of woman. And then I did a lot of television, Charlie's Angels, Sarah. I mean, how many television? I've done a lots of television. So I've been acting way before I did drag. The reason I did drag was my very dearest and best friend in the world, Tommy Scuderi, passed away from AIDS. We grew up together. We were brothers. I was so upset and so angry that I put on the Jane Russell drag and went out and raised well over $150,000 in my benefits, which I am the founder of Have a Heart, and I worked in everybody else's benefits. I even worked at the Townhouse Gay Bar for Paul Galluccio doing drag to raise money for AIDS. That was the extent of my career. I never worked as a drag queen for profit or for my own gain. The only time I put on drag and impersonated Jane Russell was when I was doing Have a Heart benefits. So if people out there really think that's kind of like whatever they thought, you're wrong. I told this to Jane Russell so many times. I said, Jane, thank you. Because of you, I could impersonate you and raise money for those who needed it the most. And she was grateful and she thought that was wonderful. And that's the extent of my drag queen life. I am not a drag queen. I don't live in drag. I don't want to be a woman. I'm very much a man in every respect. I'm not a person who wants to, I don't want to be a sex change or any of that stuff. Good for those that do, but not me. So to clarify that kind of stuff, when and if we do Drag Queens from Outer Space, it's going to be another role I play, another character. I play a mafia killer. I played a minister. I played police officers. I played a priest. I mean, come on. It's called theater. It's called acting.
Oh, okay. So that's terrific, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, you know, I didn't apologize to people. Somebody said, Ron, you shouldn't apologize. I said I wasn't apologizing on Facebook. What I simply was saying was this is a fact. And I really like to set the record straight as my old new TV show is coming back, which I want to talk about later on. I'm bringing back Set the Record Straight, where I interview Jane Russell, Cliff Robertson, Laura McCall, all of the great legends of Hollywood. And now I'm bringing it back, and my opening show is going to be with the incredible, fabulous, outrageously wonderful, love-giving woman, Sue Wong. And it's going to be a great interview, and it should air early September.
There you go. So we want to welcome some people in the chat room. We have Bill Irokan. I don't even know how you pronounce it.
You never pronounce anybody's name.
He's part of Sumner Twins Talent, and we work with him. He's fabulous. And Thomas Albany, who's in the chat room, is actually not Thomas Albany, but it's the fabulous Eileen Dietz,
Eileen.
The Exorcist. And
Eileen, am I working with you in any movies?
Clown Motel 2, she's in.
Yeah, but she's not in my scene.
Oh well, anyway.
What popped up? Get rid of it.
I know, and all these stupid things are popping up on like our computer
I hate
screen.
that. Why do we have all those commercial
I hate that.
Also, my cell phone. You know, I have about 7 million trillion zillion messages a day on my cell phone. And it takes up so much time because I got to weed it out and make sure it's nobody that I need to know from. I mean, like they said to me, like, do I have uterine cancer? I don't have a uterus. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. And my daughter, Leslie, she gets them where, does she want Viagra so she can have a good erection? My daughter is a woman. She doesn't have a penis. So they should really get it right when they send us all these stupid fucking ads. But anyway, Eileen Deeds. How are you, honey bun?
Also, Backpack John.
Have you been throwing up any green vomit lately?
Backpack John is also in the chat room. There's a whole bunch. It's going so fast I can't.
And
even
Joseph
read it.
Kelly, my Joey, my next future husband after I kill Jimmy. I learned my lines, Joseph. You're gonna be so happy. Ron is set, and I deliver my lines so fast. If you fuck up, I'll kill you.
Oh, it's gonna be fabulous.
Joe better know his lines because I'm a pro. Right, Joseph?
Yeah.
I intend to eat that scene up. Nobody will even know you're in the fucking movie. Talk about upstaging. I will show you.
It's gonna be like so much fun.
upstage.
It's going to be so much fun, everybody. Ron's shooting his one of his days of shooting for Clown Motel next week on Thursday after our show.
And I'm excited because I play a general. I have never played a general in the Army, and I've developed a new character as to how I thought General Milan should be in Clown Motel 2. I want to give the movie some class, sophistication, and good acting.
Also, you guys, we want to give a shout out to a very good friend of ours and also someone who supports the show, Cindy Lady Lake. We're not going to say what she's got, some personal difficulties she's running through, and we want to just send out love and hugs and kisses to Cindy because we love her.
Cindy, your brain controls your body. Make your brain tell your body what it should do. Look at me, magnificent at 132 years old. My brain tells my body do not age, and my body does not age. Simple.
That's so funny. So, all right, we're gonna bring on our.
See, Jimmy never did that. His brain never told his body. That's why he looks like an old fuck.
Oh well, I love you. Like an old fuck.
What people think we're the same age about? They don't think that I'm 25 years younger or
That's
older.
Okay.
I'm 25 years older than you are, and people don't think it. They think we're similar.
That's fine.
That means that you look.
I'm like a total
me.
bear hottie. I don't care.
No, that either means I look young or you look old, but I prefer that you look old, darling.
That's fine. I'm fine being old.
Well, that's okay. I like old men. Not really.
Oh, yeah, right.
Jay likes old men. I like them young. I like Joseph Kelly types. He's so sexy. He's straight, but maybe I can influence him a little. But Joe Kelly is gorgeous. He's tall, thin, handsome.
I don't know.
Sweet, kind.
Did we say hi to Backpack John?
Wait a minute, you're interrupting.
I know, we have to bring our guest on.
You get jealous, you little bag.
Hey, Backpack John. I don't know
anyway,
if we said hi to you,
Joe Kelly is a sweetheart of a guy. He's a kind, sweet, wonderful man. And the reason I love him the most is he's a father, and a damn good father to his son.
Absolutely.
And that's important in my book because I raised 2 kids alone, and I know what it's like. It's no joke.
I'll do one more commercial while
and
we're
also
bringing in Eileen.
Angie Baby, she's got about 73 children that she raises alone, and she did a wonderful job. Angie Baby, your kids are delightful.
We want to also do one more thing, you guys. If you go on YouTube and click Wendy Stewart TV, Wendy Stewart has a great show. It's called Pandemic Cooking with Wendy. She's got about 60 episodes. They're very short. It's a lot of fun. It's like comedy cooking from someone who didn't know how to cook. And it's a lot of fun, so check it out. And now we're going to bring on our
wait, one more thing. I have to brag.
Okay, go ahead, brag.
Except I don't know what it is. I'm going to be interviewed on radio that goes all over the world. What's that show called?
It's European Talk Radio, but I forgot the name of it.
European Talk Radio, a very big honor. Out of all the stars that were submitted, they chose me. Why, I'll never know. They will regret it, but they chose me. So I am absolutely flattered, honored, and so happy that my wonderful words of wisdom.
All right, well, now we're going to bring in our first guest.
We'll
Eileen,
be all over the world.
It's Eileen Shapiro. Most of you guys know her anyway.
Most of you guys have had her.
Yeah, most of you guys have had her.
They know her in the biblical sense.
Hey, Eileen, how you doing?
Look at you, no tit. Just face, no tits.
No, he wants to see tits.
You devil. Get out of here in a fucking t-shirt.
Oh, that look good. It's got like cleavage things in the front.
It looks like me with
t-shirt.
It looks like me with the pillow in
Look at her
it.
new long blonde hair.
I love it. I'm happy that she doesn't have the colors. I like the colors, but the blonde is sexy. The colors were campy. And she can always pin in colors when she does the show. Just like
I
she
have a
pads,
little color somewhere.
the way she pads her bra, she can put in things in her hair. Now, I said that you padded your bra. Why don't you lift your blouse and show us that you don't pad your bra?
Okay.
I'm
You're talking to
serious.
me.
No, I'm serious. You have a bra on, right? Now let's see the cleavage. No, more.
There you go, wait.
You're off camera. I can't see.
Hold on.
Let's see if they're real.
There's somebody wants to see.
Now I know who you are. You're Eileen Shapiro.
B. Claudia says she has the same color. I guess she means the same color bra.
Now tell me,
No,
Eileen.
she has
Wait.
pink hair.
Oh, pink hair. Okay.
Eileen, you changed your hair color. Now, do you have a snatch patch to match?
Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Then you'll really be kicked off the air. Don't dare me. You
No,
know
I
better
know.
than that.
Everyone out there, I'm not disrespectful, rude, or a dirty old man. Well, the dirty old man I am. It's just that Eileen Shapiro is one of the people I adore and love and feel as close to as a sister. And I kid around with her and tease her. It's all in good fun. And Eileen does not mind it at all. And I'm not being a feminist. Is that what it is, a feminist?
I am thankful for it. You made my boobs the most famous boobs on the planet.
I know
Now,
that.
who else can say that right now?
I want to manufacture bookends. One tit on each end of the books. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Eileen's bookends.
B. Claudia says that she has a black bra too, but she also has the same hair. Oh wait, what happened to Eileen?
Hey.
She disappeared. Oh, there she is.
B. Claudia, I think, is in competition with Eileen. B. Claudia, I think you should expose your bosoms on television now. Let's have a contest to see who's got the biggest
everybody
jokes.
should.
There we go.
No.
It could be a big
I
one for
think
everybody.
everybody should.
You know who might win with you, and I'm not sure, I haven't had you together, is Angie Baby. Angie Baby's got a set of jokes.
No, they've been together. We went to a party.
Yeah, but Angie doesn't.
We have been together, yes.
But I've never seen you together, meaning in Brazil. Angie Baby's got a set of jokes that you really don't see because she doesn't pop them out. But one time I grabbed her arms and she popped them out, and they were huge. And Angie Babies are real also. No water bags in there.
Hang on real quick. So we have a chat room full of people.
Oh,
So say
Angie
hi to everybody
Baby
in the
is
chat room.
Angie Baby is Angela Joseph.
She knows.
No, not for the people that are listening or watching.
There you go. So say hi to everybody in the chat room, Eileen.
Hi, everybody in the chat room, all my very good friends. I want to thank you for promoting this all week, all of you, Teresa and Anton and all of you and Wendy and everybody. I really, really,
Dawn
really
Hinton.
appreciate it. And who?
Dawn Hinton.
Oh,
Dawn is
Dawn,
in
you
the
were so
chat
much
room.
fun.
And we
Now,
also
hang on. You're almost off camera. Come to your right more.
Should I wait? Should I?
No,
I'm
we
trying
see
to get the lighting right. How's that?
No, but
that's better.
That's better.
That's
Now
better.
now you center camera.
We want to also
Should
give
I
a
turn
shout
the
out.
phone the other way?
No, you're good that
No,
way.
it's
It looks
good.
good.
Just stay center camera. Otherwise, we get a half a face.
Also, we want to welcome to the chat. We want to welcome to the chat room our favorite hip hop superstar Twism White Piece is now in the chat room. So, and he says
Hey,
you look great.
Twiz.
There you go,
Hey,
Twism.
Twiz. Wait, I'm not done with the chat room yet. Excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
B, I
Oh, she
love
runs
you.
the show too, this fucking bitch.
Exactly. B, I want to thank you so much for doing that little pink box thing. That was amazing. Let me just
Well,
tell
your
everyone
box
about
is
B.
your
If
box
anyone-
is pink.
Hold on, let her talk.
Yes, my box is pink. And probably so is B's, but that's besides the point. So B, here's the deal. If anybody needs any kind of I don't know what she does.
Graphics.
Magic.
Magic graphics.
EKPs, anything like that. Go to B.
EPK.
EPK, whatever the fuck they are. Go to B because she is magic. She is so magic. And
I agree.
she does these things quickly and so she's just amazing. So thank you, B. Okay, your turn.
Say the word Dawn. Say Dawn Hinton's name again because she's kind of orgasming a little.
Dawn. Dawn. Dawn is adorable. You need to have her on your show. She's actually really talented and adorable. Hi,
I
Dawn.
love
Now
that.
listen up,
And
Eileen.
Joe Kelly and Ange, thank you so much. And I want to be in the next movie, but I want to kill someone like Ron or Jimmy.
All you have to do is stuff your breasts down our throat, and you could suffocate us.
There you go.
Jimmy and I
first,
will
Ron.
lay. Jimmy and I will lay next to each other, put one breast down my throat, one breast down his throat, and kill us. Now answer me a
Deal.
question. What does your favorite penis look like?
Yours.
Good
And
answer.
you know I've seen it.
She banged it back. She banged it back. She banged it back. I agree. I have a beautiful penis. But other than my
Yes.
penis,
Wait, Ron. I have to tell everyone just how
Yeah.
it's a beautiful, long, fat, pink penis with no veins. Mhm.
no veins.
No veins, and it's. I mean, I can see why
It,
Jimmy.
it looks like a missile. It looks like a missile.
Everybody in
It
the chat
actually-
room is like laughing. And
It's missile dick. That's my
It's a
nickname.
very
Missile
sexy
Dick.
penis. Hmm.
Why do
And
you
yes, I've seen it.
why do you think Jimmy is my slave?
only sometimes.
My sex
Jimmy is just.
my sex
Don't even-
slave.
He is. He is. Do
He's
you
my
know,
sex
guys?
slave.
And I'm gonna like when they're not together, like
All
if
the
they go
straight
away
guys
from
in the
each
chat, all the straight guys in the chat room are like, "Holy shit!"
When I want Jimmy to do something, he gives me an argument. I simply wave the magic wand, and he does exactly what I want.
Many a nights I'll call Jimmy and I get no answer.
That's
He'll
right.
get on the phone like 3 hours later and say I was having sex. So,
That's
hey,
right. Hey, listen, at 80 years old, I still go.
Wendy Stewart Kaplan's saying, "You mean it's veinless?"
Yeah, well, some
It is no veins. I mean,
Yeah,
you know, it's one of those
some
kind of
dicks
dicks
don't-
that just they're so,
Yeah.
so good looking.
Angela Joseph's
So,
son, Angela Joseph's son Robert is listening, and he just said, "What the fuck?"
Well, this is what happens when you hang out with with Eileen. What's your name again? Jimmy and myself. You got to see when Billy Hess comes in the room. The nun. None of this, none of that. I mean, we were in a motel room in going to a show.
Nam, we were at
in
Nam.
Nam, and Billy Hess was in
Anaheim.
the room. Eileen, Billy Hess, Jimmy, and myself. Well, if we had a camera rolling, we would have won awards for the reality show. Everybody would have peed in their pants, dying laughing. The four of us were really at it, right? We were laughing our asses off. You couldn't get any filthier, more degenerate, dirtier than we were. We were really like
You
this.
could not. Mm-mm.
I mean,
Teresa
really.
You know
Saban
what?
said she loves it. Teresa Saban
Right.
says she loves it, which she's like a perv just like us.
The scariest thing is it came so natural. It wasn't rehearsed.
No. Well, you know what? People say to me, Ron, what made your show #1 for so many years? What made it such a great success? And why are you guys so famous? And I said, because we're filthy.
Because of your penis. So there.
No talent. We're just filthy.
And even when you're not on the show, we talk about your boobs. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know what? Everybody get the comic book. What's the comic book, Jim? Give me
Oh, hold on. Hey, everybody.
The comic book shows Eileen hanging from a fence by her boobs.
Celebrity Ghost Hunters. Eileen, me, Ron, and Kadrosha on a parole. Oh, wait. Well, I'll find that page. Talk.
Wait, Eileen, tell our viewers and listeners exactly what happened when you were climbing over this 8-foot chain link fence.
Hang on. There's Eileen. See her big boobs stuck on the fence.
Closer. So the thing is, I'm not really all that athletic. I don't know if anyone knows that, but I'm not. So we're sneaking into this psych ward that's been closed for like forever to find ghosts. Okay. So there's this giant fence. Everyone gets over it. And I'm just about to get over it. And my boobs get caught on the top in the chain link fence. And I'm begging Ron, help. And he's laughing so hard, he can't even help me. And
he's not
everyone
helping.
is laughing. So I stayed there with my boobs. I can't even tell you how long, but that's the truth. It's a true comic.
Well, finally, I got both my hands and I lifted them like they were boulders. I mean, I needed a crane. And I lifted both boobs and she finally came over the fence. But she didn't talk to me for a little while. She was a little upset because
He was laughing so hard.
Eileen, it was a dream
Ron,
come
tell him how
true.
you couldn't stop laughing.
It's true. I couldn't. I was hysterical. I was almost going to pee myself on the floor. It was my dream come true to see Eileen's tits caught on the fence. I mean, I fantasized about it for years.
So you guys too, we have two videos. We have two different videos. If you go up on the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell YouTube page, of the two.
What's that crackling?
I don't know.
Are you doing something with your nails, tapping?
No, that's actually your mic. You've been crackling the whole show.
My mic? No.
Seriously, your mic,
My
it's
mic.
your mic, not Jimmy.
No, it's not my mic. I'm not crackling. Here,
I don't know what it is.
Jimmy's
Talking
crackling.
to it. Just talking to it.
I'm not
Just say-
crackling.
Here I am. I'm talking. Am I crackling? Oh yeah, I'm crackling.
Maybe don't hold it so close.
Oh, what the hell would you do? You know, I want new equipment. El Cheapo here doesn't go for spit, as you know. I want the things that go one in an ear and in my mouth. No, you can hear me. One in an
I know,
ear.
but you're cracked on that. It's really irritating. I don't know. That's
Jimmy, trade mics with him for a minute.
here. Take this one for a minute and see if it's.
Of course, he gave me the crackling one.
No, I didn't. You have the same one every week.
You're a dog. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I want new equipment. I want still
No, it's crackling on his.
He's still crackling. It's he has to move over or something.
No,
He has to like sit on your lap.
no, it's in the equipment that belonged to President Eisenhower.
I don't
Not
know.
a crackling
We've never done it
sound.
before. I had a problem earlier though that the mics weren't working right before the show.
It's got to be in the audio thing that's clicking.
I don't know what that is. All right, we'll keep
I thought it
going.
was Eileen tapping her nails.
It's that mic though. Oh no, because you did happen when you used
No.
this one too.
Oh, Jimmy's crackling.
I'll hold
too.
it back.
Hi,
I'll hold
Jimmy.
it down.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Okay.
is Ron wearing earbuds with a microphone on them?
No.
No, I'm wearing cheap shit that he got. What do you think he's gonna get?
Oh, actually, they might have a microphone on. No, they don't have a microphone
No,
on.
no,
they
no,
don't.
no, no. He would never go for that kind of money. Are you kidding?
I don't know what it is because we're using the same equipment we always use and we never had it happen before. Maybe because we're talking about celebrity ghost hunters. You know that there's a ghost.
Oh, call Kardosha or whatever her name is.
Kadrolsha.
Kadrolsha. And let her do a thingy. The ghosts are in. They don't like it, Eileen.
Oh, I'm just holding mine.
I think you're right.
Away. I'll hold it further away. Okay, so anyway,
We don't know what it is, folks. This never has been.
yeah, I know I had all kinds of problems today. It's weird. Anyway, let's
I
just
think
keep
we're going to
going.
do new equipment next week.
Let's just
I
walk.
think it's
Let's keep
time.
going.
You know, I fight with him all the time, and he just ignores me. But now I'm going to have to wave the magic wand and get him to get new equipment.
No, it's
You
just
wave that thing, Ron. You wave
bet.
that magic wand. He'll be out that door so fast, getting whatever
Good.
you want.
We'll be in Best Buy buying all the
no,
good equipment.
that's it. That the Bluetooth stuff doesn't go through the system. So, yeah, we used those before one time, but when we didn't have all the other stuff and we went straight through the computer.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, let's just keep going. Don't worry
I
about
want to
it.
hear Eileen. She's our guest. So what have you been doing with your boring, rotten life?
So, Jimmy,
Any
Jimmy and I
minute-
have been
and-
so busy.
Oh,
We
I
are
don't,
so-
I'm not interested in work. That's boring. Let's talk about, man, any new guys in your life? A boyfriend, a future
No.
husband?
I'm
Nobody?
I am not doing anyone until this virus is over. Sorry.
Okay, but would you ever get married again?
No. Oh my God, no.
Why not?
No. Because I'm my own person. I don't want to
So what do
answer
you-
to someone. And you know what? Even if it's someone that like No and bundles, you know, like No and Olga, they don't have to answer to one another, but they respect each other. So out of niceness, you know, they're kind to each other and they're considerate towards each other. But I don't even want to do that. You know,
Listen
I
to
don't
me.
need anybody
Listen
to
to
be
me.
considerate to.
Olga runs that circus. Don't believe that bullshit that No doesn't. Olga runs that circus in a very smart way. I know them very well. And I
You
see.
might be right about that.
Oh, I am
I
right.
absolutely be
She
right.
lets No be the big penis, but she's really the big penis. She runs that circus. Trust me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So now, wait. What if you had a guy that wasn't in competition with you, a guy who loved you and just wanted to make you happy for the rest of your life, and had like a 10-inch schlong, and was good in bed? You'd like that.
How about that I see him once a week and call it a day?
That sucks. But you're alone
Yeah, we
all the
do.
time. But you're alone. But you're alone all the time. You have to have somebody in your life to hug and kiss and hold. Other
You
than
know
your
what? I'm
grandchildren.
not alone at all, ever, hardly. I live with Colin. He's like a husband. Okay. I have 9 grandchildren. They're always around. I have like my besties that call every day and every night. Soho, Johnny, Scott Page, or everybody. You know, I'm never alone, ever. This is the first time I've been alone in like a month. Right.
So
here
here's
in
what
this
you need to
room.
do. What you need to do right now is say hi to Dave Hughes, who just joined us. He wants
Hey,
to know
Dave
if
Hughes.
he wants to know if he missed the cleavage. So tell him yes.
That Dave Hughes is a filthy pig. That married degenerate that he only wants to bang every one of our sexy women.
That's
Show
why
him
we
some-
love him.
Yeah, well, show him a little cleavage. You missed the cleavage. Show
Yeah, he
him.
missed it. He missed it.
Show him a cleavage.
I'll
Hey,
do
yeah.
it again a little later.
You have to
No
watch
worries.
the replay. You have to watch the replay.
So Dave, get your towel ready. She's going to do it a little later.
That's right. So here's what we're going to do, though, first. We got to do some plugs, you guys. So listen
Yes.
up. You know what tomorrow is, everybody? Worldwide, tomorrow is.
Thursday.
And it's also the worldwide release of Eileen's brand new book. It's called Waiting for Adam, Interviews and Obsessions by Eileen Shapiro. And it's a fabulous book. It's got lots and lots of pictures in it. And I wrote the foreword, and I wrote a great, brilliant foreword.
Oh,
And-
please.
And every book I've written the foreword to so far has gone to #1 on Amazon. So we need everybody to buy this so it goes to #1 on Amazon. So then it'll be very cool. And so here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to read the back cover, which I also wrote. So everybody
True.
gets a little idea of what it's all about, because everybody needs to get this book, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit. Eileen, it says, Waiting for Adam, Interviews and Obsessions, Eileen Shapiro. Eileen Shapiro began her literary voyage by writing for the science fiction publication The Star Trek Giant Poster Book, which led to her writing the best-selling official book entitled The Star Trek Medical Reference Manual. Interviewing Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock, and numerous members of the Star Trek cast was the beginning of an illustrious career that has grown exponentially to include the biggest celebrities in the world. To put it in the entertainment jargon, a star was born. On her Waiting for Adam journey, Eileen crossed paths with iconic legends.
Wait, did you say a star was born
Yes.
or a bra was worn?
No, a star was born.
Oh.
And she was wearing a bra. Sometimes. On her
Stop smoking. It's bad for you. That shit gives you like, what do you call it, the lungs. Chop something of the lungs.
Hang on. On her Waiting for Adam journey, Eileen crossed paths with iconic legends including Diana Ross, Dionne Warwick, Cyndi Lauper, Mary Wilson, Annie Lennox, and Brooke Shields, to name a small few. Her writing was motivated by Adam Ann, and now, after 6 years of writing and traveling to 3 continents, she finally gets to interview her lifelong obsession. This book will take the reader on an amazing journey with Eileen, filled with fun entertainment, music, film, television, and celebrity on her travels to interview the man of her musical dreams. Waiting for Adam is the perfect story for anyone who has a celebrity obsession and wants to turn their dreams into reality.
Now, what kind of obsession? She wants to fuck him.
No, she likes him more than that.
No, she wants to fuck him. She told me she
Nah,
wants sex with Adam
you know
Ann.
what?
More.
With his little wiener.
No, he's a big one. And
How
I
do you know
know this
you're
for a
the big
fact, and I'm going to tell you why, okay?
Why are you going to tell us Adam
There's
Ann is
us.
the big one?
Hold it closer. Don't bend the book. Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
There's us.
Now, how do you
And
know?
I have a
Wait a
question.
minute,
Wait,
we're
wait.
talking about-
Who's this guy?
Hold it closer.
The older guy in the family picture. Who is that?
Pick it up a
Eileen
little.
Drag. It's
Oh,
Pick it
Eileen
up.
that's
Drag.
my ex-husband.
Oh.
My second ex-husband.
She's a whore. She's had more than
He's
one.
old now.
He was always old.
Okay, that's fun. And
No,
then these are her
But
3
guess
kids.
what? But guess what he had?
A big wang.
Huge,
Huge.
massive.
Gigantic. Is that why
Massive.
you walk funny today?
No.
I don't walk funny at all. I'm so used to it.
She's so bad.
Wendy
I
Custode says
love
it's
you.
a great picture of the
You
3
know,
of us.
what's his name in UConn just came?
Oh,
Dave just came.
in the UK.
He's out. Eileen, seriously, did you ever think of maybe possibly being like a nun or something?
Let me think about that for 1 minute.
A religious woman, a woman who preaches godliness and goodness and virtue.
I do preach that to all my friends. I do.
Yes, I know.
I tell them, you have a dream, go for it.
Go for it and grab a big dick on the way.
Exactly.
No, Eileen, wait. Talk about. Oh, Wendy Stewart wants to know if it was a massive veinless wang. Now she's into this veinless thing.
Well, actually, it was massive, but it did have veins. But it didn't matter because it was so massive.
Wendy, it had veins and they like stuck out big and high.
That's how you get, if ever you go in the hospital, they can't find a vein in your wrist, they go there.
Angela Joseph, whose son is listening, said, I have to agree with you. If it wasn't for the big, beautiful wiener, I would not have my 5 kids.
There you go.
Who, Angie Baby said that?
Thank you, Angie.
She also said, I love you, Eileen, which is funny. A massive veinless wang. That's just hilarious.
Angie Baby, we got to find you a husband.
No, she's just
Why?
like Eileen.
Nobody wants
She's
a
just like
husband.
she doesn't want a husband. She just wants to have fun. Everybody wants to have fun. So wait, go back to the book for a minute. We'll talk about other shit because we got a lot of time.
Well, let me say something about the book.
Okay.
It's filthy, it's decadent, it's full of sex, it's full of all kinds of stuff that no one should read because it's really, it's X-rated, XXX rated.
So everybody needs to run out and get it.
It has a lot of sex in it, yes.
I would not recommend anyone of decency to read this filth because it definitely will make you vomit and come a lot. But
And Dawn says she must be getting old because she's blushing. Don't worry about it, Dawn.
no, I'm only kidding. I got the book. Unfortunately, circumstances have arisen in my life that I cannot discuss, and I was unable to read the book. I'm having a cataract operation on my eye, my right eye.
2 weeks.
Yeah, so I'm not reading well because everything is mushy. But I can't wait to read it and see what she wrote about me. Of course, she wrote that I was the superstar of her life and dream that she met, and that I was the most wonderful, charming, handsome, modest, shy man she's ever known.
So wait, let's talk about because this is like a labor of love, you guys. This book. It was a labor of love. She's been working on it since we met her. It finally came together. It's a fabulous book. It's very entertaining. So let's say if you could pick three of the people you got to interview in this book, like who would you have a favorite 3? Not including getting to interview Adam because that was the whole purpose of it.
And not me. Leave me out.
And so yeah.
All right.
So
Before I answer that question, yes, Ron, you're in the book, and so is your dick. No worries there.
Did you really write about my dick? I'm so happy. Oh,
what are you doing?
I'm trying to move my chair and I hit the camera. Oh, I'm so happy because now I'm going to be dick famous.
Exactly.
Like,
No, Ron
right,
is not
so-
shy, you guys.
what did you say?
I don't know. People in the chat are saying, "Is Ron shy?" We're like, "Yeah, right."
Shy? Yes, I am very shy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah,
asked me if he can do daddy porn every week. He's not shy.
if I could get $10,000 to do a movie to do daddy porn, I might think of it.
I think that you should do that, Ron. Can we discuss that later?
Daddy porn, but they don't. Jimmy said they pay like $600 or something.
They don't pay enough money for
That's
that.
like bullshit. You know, it's like some of the movies I'm in. I get paid like $200 a day, and I don't want to burst the bubble, the guys that do these movies, but I used to blow that on lunch at La Bistro Gardens in Beverly Hills years ago. 30 years ago, I blew 200 on lunch. So 200 is no big deal. I do it for the art of the
And you
film.
can do the porn for the art, but I won't let him, you guys, because I don't want anybody
I would
touching him.
never. Somebody's coming to our door.
I know. I hope they don't ring the doorbell.
They're gonna ring the doorbell now. The dogs are gonna go crazy.
Oh shit! Unbelievable.
We have 3 dogs.
I don't know.
Whoever you are, go away, Ron. Fucking tell them.
The dogs aren't going to start barking now. Should I go check on them?
Yeah.
All right, keep talking.
Oh boy, this is crap. That's why I like to work in the studio.
Keep talking.
But studios cost a lot of money, and we don't make any money because we don't have a sponsor. Because Jimmy doesn't know how to get a sponsor.
Shut
I
up,
told him
guys.
we need a sponsor. You know, I work for free. And
Hey,
I've been doing this
stop.
show. Okay, one came in. My little baby. Look at little Astro. Look at Auntie Big Tits. Look at Auntie Big Tits. Yes, you love to lay on her chest. They're like foam cushions. Yeah. You like the little one. Eileen, you froze. Eileen froze. What happened? This is not the right day. Things are going crazy here. What's the man with the bright pretty
Eileen
sure.
accidentally left the studio, but I'm sure she'll call back.
When Eileen left the studio.
Yeah, she left the studio, but I'm sure she'll call back.
The electric company.
What they want?
They said our meter's bad, but I told them they can't change it on Wednesdays. They gotta do it.
Our meter is bad? How do
Yeah.
they know our meter's bad?
I don't know. You looked at it.
They're probably trying to switch it out for one of those smart meters that cause issues.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. So get off me. The show is going to shit, Jimmy.
No, it's not. What happened to Eileen?
Eileen took a powder.
Eileen left the studio.
She probably has to pee.
Hey, Eileen, what happened? Okay,
She
so
left
let's talk.
studio.
We'll talk about other stuff. We got other stuff. We got all kinds of people in the chat room. I'm back. So everybody, that was the electric company, and they said our meter is bad, so
Okay,
they wanted to replace
Shazam.
it. But
Calm down, Shazam. We have
you notice though that we're not cracking now.
No, maybe that man was making us crack because he was playing with our meter.
You never
Meter,
know.
Did you know in Puerto Rican, meter means look?
Well,
Meter, la pata,
it's not
meter.
Puerto Rican. It would be Spanish.
Spanish, but I only
Yeah, who let the dogs out is our dogs, you guys.
I remember that from when I was young. All my Puerto Rican friends would always say, meter, meter. And I'd say, what, you haven't got a dime for the meter? And they'd say, no, no, that's smart.
That's
Meter,
right. Don't get
meter.
smart. Hang on. Let's find out what happened to Eileen. In the meantime, chat room's still talking. They love the dogs. Hey, everybody. Dogs are correct as they protect. Yeah, they do protect us, you guys. Nobody
No, the big
ever
one,
get in our house.
You would never want to come in this house with the big one. He will go for your throat, and he will not take his jaws off your throat until you stop breathing. He has been trained.
There she is. What the fuck happened?
I'm
Right
going
here.
to tell you what happened. This is the weirdest.
You had to
All right,
pee.
listen.
She had to pee.
This is the truth. My phone all of a sudden says that it's too hot and it's an emergency. And you have to turn it off for a minute. I swear to God, it's because of Ron's dick. I know it.
You know what? I have a vibrator that says the same thing.
Oh shit! I believe that though. I think that's hilarious. So you guys, Eileen is back. I've had my phone say that too. It says it if you leave it in your car, but never
I
like
know,
any
but
other.
the thing is, I'm like in a house.
Yeah, there's
But
no
it's really
reason for
hot
that.
here today. It's really hot.
Maybe it's the conversation they were talking about.
So,
I'm sure.
Eileen, turn your phone sideways. The sideways
Can
picture
you
is
get rid of
better.
that thing?
I can't get rid of it. It won't go away. Don't just hit shit because you'll take us out of the studio. Okay, turn it sideways. It'll eventually go away. I don't.
No, it's downloading.
System
so
scan is
shit.
in process. I have to abort it. I don't know why these things are coming on. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there you
Yay. Okay, so go back. So 3 people in the book. So we're back. Hey, everybody in the chat room. She's
go. Hi,
back.
Astro.
And
Hi,
Astro
Astro.
joined us during the.
Say hello to Cloud Tits.
Okay, hold on.
He loves to lay on her
let me have the
bosoms
book.
when she's here.
So we have the book, you guys, Waiting for Adam, available tomorrow everywhere. And so tell it, like, if you could pick 3 people that were like awesome interviews. They might not have to be your favorite, but they were just really good interviews. Who are like 3 of the top ones?
All right. Before I say that, almost everyone I've interviewed has been awesome. But the best interviews was definitely Boy George.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. We like Boy George.
I have to say Scott Page, and I'm not being prejudiced just because he's our client, but he's a really good interview. Howard Bloom is a great interview, another client, but he's just a great interview. Oh my God, Soho Johnny was a good interview. I can't, Jimmy. I just love them all.
Yeah.
And what about me, you little bitch?
You're not. You
told
don't
me
have
not
an
to
interview in
count
here. Yeah, we said not to count you.
Oh, he said
He
that,
told me
not
not to
me.
count you, even though you and Jimmy made the cover of Get Out magazine.
That's right, because we're stars.
I think because you got Rick
Ron is a great
Springfield.
interview.
You
Ron
have Rick
happens to be a really
Springfield.
good interview. He never
You know
stops talking, but aside from that, he's a great interview.
Well,
He really
that's
is.
what you're supposed to do. You know, people are not going to watch me for my youth and beauty. They want to hear what I have to say. And being 80 years old, I have plenty to say. And it's interesting stuff because it's all about celebrities of yesteryear
True.
that are no longer with us. And people don't know about that. They're curious to know that Betty Davis drank and said, fuck you, every other word. You know.
That's
We
actually
have these-
true. Ron has
So
had like a totally full, amazing, celebrity-driven, sexual-driven life.
No, not sexual. Unfortunately, I never made it with Rock Hudson, and I wanted to.
Okay,
And I
well,
never
listen,
made it with James Dean or with Monty Cliff, Montgomery Cliff. These were the guys that I
You missed one.
who.
Cary Grant.
Oh,
That's the
Tab
ultimate.
Hunter.
Cary Grant. Tab Hunter and Cary Grant.
oh, Tab Hunter was my friend. Sex. I would have gone to bed with Tab, sure, but he never wanted to.
So would everybody on the planet.
Yeah, no. Tab was my friend. You know what? I don't really think of everybody out there will agree with this. You don't really think of your friends as sexual partners. They're your friends, and they lose that sexuality. When I looked at Tab Hunter the first time, I wanted to jump him. But then after knowing him so many times, I didn't get that anymore. He was my buddy. He was my friend. But he was gorgeous.
We're friends.
Yeah, but I don't want to jump you either because I'm over women. I did that. I did women years ago. That was my adventure. But Tab Hunter, even 2 weeks before he died, when we saw him, he was gorgeous. He was still a sexy 84-year-old man.
You guys, though, are going to love
Yeah,
this
he was
because there's great interviews in there. She's got Nile Rodgers. She's got Mary
Emma
Wilson.
Stone was good.
Emma Stone. Rick Springfield, which is the one I love Rick Springfield.
I interviewed him twice. He was great. Most of those people I interviewed more than once.
I love all of these people. Cindy
Did you
Lauper,
interview Billy Hess too?
Cheap Trick,
didn't.
Randy
I didn't
Jones.
interview him, but he's definitely in the book. Believe me.
And in a different name?
Oh no, under his name.
You're
I
kidding.
wouldn't take that sexual glory away from him.
I cannot wait to read the book. As soon as my eyeball is put in, I'm getting a lens, then I won't have to be, blurred.
Annie Lennox, you guys, Melissa Etheridge, Jennifer Hudson. That would be a big one because I love Jennifer Hudson.
With my
She was
cockeyed,
great.
with my cataract eye, I look at you and you look about 14 or 17 years old. You just look so young and pretty. With my
That's
new
good. Maybe
Yeah.
you shouldn't get it fixed.
Right. Walk
No,
around.
they want to know if you interviewed George Michael, but no, George Michael's not in it, right? You didn't interview George Michael.
No,
I
but we
did
did
not.
go to the
I would have
bathroom.
liked to.
We did go to the bathroom, right?
That's right.
Yes. We did
Tell
go
that
to his
story,
bathroom.
Eileen. Let Eileen tell it.
All right, so it's our first time in LA, and Billy Hess, of course, was with us. And Ron wanted to show us the beautiful neighborhood, and then he said, I know the park where George Michael got busted. I said, I want to see that. So we go there,
cruising
and
in
it
the
is
men's room.
beautiful. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and we walk through the park over to the bathroom, and then there's some homeless guy, brushing his teeth in the water fountain. But Ron and I did get to go into the bathroom. We have lots of pictures. And it was, are there any in the book? I might have put one in the book.
That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's where he got busted because he was cruising the toilet and picked up a cop and they arrested him. And it really hurt his career. But not really. I mean, everybody knew he was gay, but they didn't know that he would cruise a public john. As to whether it hurt his career, I don't think so. I loved his music and I thought he was gorgeous. And so who cares?
He was gorgeous and he was talented. And
Good
somebody
music.
picked up a cop. I mean, what do gay guys do? They cruise. That's what.
Yeah, but women do that
Women
shit
do
too.
the same
Women
thing.
do that shit too. It's not just gay
Yes,
guys.
women do. A million percent.
Did you know that a lesbian told me years ago that women in the ladies' room tap their foot 3 times and finger each other underneath the stall? Did you know that? Yes, you never got fingered under the stall in the ladies' room?
No, I have done guys in the bathroom though. Okay, when I used to own the gay bar, I have done penis in the bathroom. I will admit to that.
But she's Jewish, you guys, so just remember
She doesn't swallow.
I'm Jewish. I don't swallow, and I'm not a lesbian. So
No, you're not. Your father.
it's gotta have a penis,
Right.
and
Father's
a
thinking-
sizable one at that.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Teresa
out there,
Sabin is just like loving this shit.
Wait a minute. I met Eileen Shapiro about 30, 40 years ago, maybe. I don't know. She owned a gay bar on Long Island, and I remember her as having short, pure white blonde hair, like platinum hair. I just don't remember the incident, but I remember meeting you, and we were talking for a while. I don't remember what we were talking about, but anyway, how many years ago did you own what was it called, the bunkhouse?
It was about 15 or 16 years ago.
Oh, that's all. I thought it was. 30 years.
No. Before I owned it, I used to go to it. I used to frequent it because I was engaged to a gay man. So you know how that
Right.
goes.
I remember
So,
that.
but I think that we met while I was pulling you out of the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
But
no, you're kidding.
No,
I
no,
They
don't.
say
we
though,
did meet.
they say since you don't swallow, you're kosher.
She is.
That was fucking hilarious.
Now you know why we're so popular. Every dirty-mouthed person in the world loves our show. Well, you know what? It's real talk, folks. Listen to me. I was on a shoot. It was for a clown fear. And I went into the trailer with Augie.
You really shouldn't say who you were with.
Well, that's okay. They
A
don't
bunch of
mind.
stars.
All beautiful Sadie Katz, Augie. What the hell is Augie's last name?
Duke.
Augie Duke. A bunch of gorgeous girls that Dave goes crazy over. And they're sitting around talking, disregarding me, and they're talking about all the movie stars that they fucked. I mean, who had a little one, who had a big one. I mean, these girls were going wild. I was hysterical, because I'm not shocked by that at all. But I thought to myself, how many straight men would have given like thousands of dollars to be in that room and listen to these beautiful girls talk about that stuff? So
Dawn
tell
is
me.
blushing again. All right, and some of the stars they were talking about, we've had on as guests, but we can't tell you who.
Eileen, you tell me, are women as dirty when they all get together as we think they are?
She only hangs out with gay men.
Probably worse.
Probably worse.
They really critique men's penis size, right?
Of course. Well,
No,
Ron,
I
don't
don't.
you? I mean, we all do.
Do I critique men's penis size?
I mean, not counting Jimmy because, you're married to him now. But before that, when you were with the guys, you didn't talk about.
He still does. Every time he walks by, he'll say, if he sees somebody and we're talking to him or something, because he gets hit on all the time, and he'll say, look at the basket on that one. Jesus.
Well, I look at boobs, I look at ass, women's ass, I look at everything. I'm just saying, Tony Curtis, who I knew well and I loved him. I said to him one day, Tony, are you gay? He said, no way, I'm not gay. He said, I just have sex with everybody. And I don't care if they're male or female. And that's how I feel about it. Eileen, you don't feel that way. You don't dig chicks, right?
I don't like chicks, but I never have, and I don't know if I'm open to it or not. But you know what? When I could have a good penis, like a big, good, hard as a rock, who would want a girl?
Well, a lot of straight girls that I know, and they're straight women, they have had three-ways with their husbands, boyfriends, another chick. And they say that the woman is very cuddly and lalacious and different. So what happens is the third woman goes down on the woman, gets her wet and ready, and then the husband plows her. So it's kind of like a pretty adventure. You wouldn't like that, some woman doing you and then a guy screwing
I've
you?
had 3 ways before, except that they were, 3 ways, 4 ways, except that they were all men.
Teresa Sabin says sharing is not caring, Ron.
No, I personally do not do 3 ways. Not because I think it's immoral or anything like that. I'm Italian with a temper. And if Jimmy were like making it with another guy in the bed with me, I'd have to beat the shit out of Jimmy and divorce him. Because to me, it would be cheating. Stop it.
I think Claudia says she's just learning a lot.
Astro, come over here. I mean,
Is that the little one?
Yeah, he's a big mouth, that little queen.
And Jane,
So
and
I just have to clarify something. Jimmy and Ron
Okay.
love each other so much, and they are so jealous of one another. And each of the other one kind of knows it, and they kind of both respect that. But they love each other so much. If another man were to pick up either one of them, there would be World War III, just like
oh,
that.
absolutely.
No, I couldn't.
I don't want anybody touching him.
I don't want
Except
anybody
for you.
touching Jimmy. No, seriously. But if I was somewhere at a party and Jason Statham came in the room, Statham, and he wanted to carry on,
That's
would.
his pass.
I would cheat.
That's
I would
his
cheat.
pass is Jason Statham.
I think he's the sexiest man on the planet.
So you get a free pass, you could do him.
That's his pass.
I don't know about doing him, but I would like to kiss him and hug him or something.
And who does Jimmy get?
I don't know.
I would probably take
some old fuck.
I would probably take Patrick Stewart.
Who's
Not
that?
Leslie Jordan or anything, right?
No, I like Leslie Jordan too, but I would take Patrick Stewart.
Leslie Jordan is a queen. We don't like queens.
Yeah, you guys, Patrick Stewart, just
I
in
mean, we
case.
like him as friends, but not.
I interviewed her. She's in the book.
Patrick Stewart is Captain Picard from Star Trek. everybody.
I don't
Are you
know.
with
Oh,
him?
Patrick
Oh, in
Stewart.
a fucking heartbeat. He's so hot.
He likes old goats. You know, I don't know what he's doing with me because I'm not an old goat. The ones that he likes are all wrinkled with it. They look like dogs, you know, puppies with their faces swinging.
You're
I
right.
don't
No,
know.
you're right.
And B, you're not
only
too
pretty
old.
boy. You're the only pretty boy that he likes. I swear to God.
I don't get it. He likes all these
I
gross.
like Lance
looking-
Henriksen too. He's one of my favorites, but
You're just a big old whore, aren't you?
no, but I already made a pass at him and got turned down. So and I got turned down by Malcolm McDowell too.
Another old goat. At least I flirt with cute ones like Joseph Kelly. You know, people like
Joe
that.
Kelly's very cute.
The first
If he
Trudy
wasn't married, I would go for Joe Kelly.
He's
Joe
not.
Kelly's hot.
He's not married.
He's not?
Joseph Kelly.
Hey, Joe.
Joseph Kelly is single. He's screwing everything that walks. Are you kidding? No.
So when I met Malcolm McDowell, hang on. When I met Malcolm McDowell the first time, I was at a convention, right? And so we, you have to like wait in line. I didn't have to wait in line because I was like a VIP, so I just got to go and talk to him. And I whispered in his ear the first time I met him. This is like I wasn't with Ron. Like Ron wasn't around. I would never do this if Ron wasn't. Now that I'm with my beautiful husband Ron, but I whispered I whispered in his ear. I said, "I know you're straight, but if you were gay, I would rock your world." And he fucking loved it and asked me to go to tea. And then they were they were making a movie, All the Women Love Malcolm, and they were saying they should change it to All the Women Love Malcolm and one guy too, so I could be the one guy. And it was very fun, and we developed a friendship, and it was a lot of fun.
My experience was on the set of McMillan and Wife. The first time I met Rock Hudson. No,
He's hot.
it was the second time I met Rock. The first time was a quickie, and I remember looking at him and thinking to myself, "Oh my God, the voice was unbelievable." But what really was remarkable was he mustn't have worn good underwear because he was hung like a fucking mule. I mean, he had a gay basket, as we say. Rock Hudson was probably one of the sexiest men on planet Earth. And he was gay, and I knew it. But Rock Hudson did not play on set. Rock Hudson was very straight on set. In fact, there was a line that he had to deliver he wasn't really comfortable with, and he told the script girl, let's change it a bit. I'm not comfortable with it, because I guess he thought it was a little too effeminate. So he was he protected his homosexuality. Unfortunately, because I would have, thrown him on the boat.
Who do you think? They say that Chris Pine has one of the biggest penises in Hollywood, and that like he has to tape it to the side of his leg.
But look at the rest of him. He's not cute.
Yeah, he's not cute though.
I heard that. I heard that.
Who do you
I don't
think?
think I would do him.
He's ugly.
I don't think he's
No.
that cute.
I don't think he's
Do you
cute.
think Kevin Costner's hung? Because I think he's cute.
Kevin Costner is another one I'd throw down on the bed.
I like Kevin. So who do you think, as far as rock stars are concerned, who do you think?
Adamant.
No. Who do you think, as
come
far
on.
as rock stars, has like the biggest bulge?
Well, Billy Idol's pretty good. You know what? When I go to a concert, let me explain this to you. When I go to a concert, if I don't stand right in front, it's not worth it for me to go. So I'll pay extra. I'll do whatever I have to do. And I'll go right up to the front and stand right under their crotch. So Adamant does have a big one because I've stood under that crotch many times. Billy Idol has a big one. I've stood under that crotch. They say that, Slim Jim Phantom has a big one too.
Who?
We had him on our show.
You've had him on the show from the Stray Cats. Who else?
I think some of them like because you see they wear those really tight pants and you don't see anything. It's like they have like a vagina.
No, but you think some of them put like a cucumber in their underwear?
Tom Jones puts a sock.
You know what? Most of them don't have to because women like them just because they're them. Not everyone's a size queen like us in the
But
world.
wait a minute. Now, if you really had a chance to go to bed with Adamant, would you be nervous? Would you perspire? Would you be worried that you're not going to satisfy? Or would you just be yourself?
You know what? I can't be any other way but myself. I was nervous to interview him. I think I'd be more nervous to interview him again than to have sex with him, if that makes any sense.
So in other
Okay,
words,
so
if you had sex with him, you'd kill
Uh-huh.
him. It's
You
called.
break it.
It's
I
called.
would
It's
really
called.
go for it. But you know what? I don't like him that way.
But wait a
He's
minute.
like
It's
an idol,
called.
like a fantasy.
It's called death by vagina. Mhm.
You know, he's
Listen,
just like
Kevin Costner is not Superman's father, you guys. Oh, yes, he is Superman's father, right? Kevin Costner in the movie, yes. He was Superman's
is?
father. Yeah, I think he is.
when are we
Superman's
going to
father.
see you? I missed you.
I love this. And they're saying Angela's son will never be the same again.
Well, he shouldn't be listening to the show.
He's old.
I know she's full of shit, Angie, baby. She
loves
that.
it.
She plays that Madonna role. Let me tell you, I'm going to get her on the show. Oh, you get Angie on this show, she'll burn the friggin' computers out. I know Angie, and I've spoken to her in person, in private. She's far from Mother Cabrina. But listen, you little boy, your mommy is wonderful. She's as clean as the driven snow.
Wendy Stewart's another one because she's like a fag hag. She hangs out with all the gay guys, so she's seen all kinds of dicks, I'm sure.
she's
Our
a
next
girl
guest-
after my own heart. Mhm.
Yeah, she's a girl after my own heart, too.
If our next guest is watching or listening to this show, she's saying, I'm not going to.
We're going to keep Eileen on for our next guest.
I know that.
Well,
Because our
the
next
next
guest-
guest has a gay brother, so she's okay with it.
Yeah, but we can't talk about how pussy the way we do yours.
You might
No.
be able to.
Well,
I don't
we'll
know
keep it
how
clean to
well-
get it going.
I don't know. How,
First 15 minutes, we'll keep it
You
clean.
didn't answer my question. When are you coming out to LA to see us? Come to Palm Springs. We don't have
Seriously,
virus.
let us really travel.
We don't have the virus here.
I know,
Very
but
few
it's
people.
getting there. It's getting there by the airplanes and stuff.
Yeah, you know you can't go back. Once you leave New York, when you come back, you're quarantined for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Oh, are you kidding?
No. Well,
No, that's serious.
by the way, your
Yes,
governor and your
next
mayor are like
guest,
fucked
listen to
up.
this.
Well, how
Our
do they know?
next
How
guest-
do they know? How do they know that you're quarantined? They
That's a
gotta-
good question. I guess you know what you're on your honor and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
yeah,
your
right.
next guest is leaving for LA tomorrow, and she's only going there for like a week. And she knows she has to quarantine when she comes home for 2 weeks, but she's still willing to go. But the thing is, you know, if I go, I'm gonna like stay a while. Mhm.
Yeah, I know, but
Dawn says she wished she would have known all of us in the 80s. I was wild in the 80s. Like I was.
I was an altar boy.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, studying the priesthood, and I
Yeah,
went
Mr. Vanilla.
I went into the priesthood, and I was thrown out because I had everybody in drag. All the priests were in drag.
Hang on, every couple of minutes we have to keep bringing up the fact that Eileen's book, Waiting for Adam, is coming out tomorrow on all
How
the
much is this dirty?
places.
How much is this dirty book?
$24, I think.
Oh, that's cheap. It's a beautiful book too. I like
Hang on,
it.
you guys.
I like
It's $24 in the United
Give me a
States.
fucking
It's
book.
19.50 British pounds, 22.50 in euros. AUD, whatever the hell that is, it's 37.20, and CAD is 33.80. What's AUD and CAD?
That's a hysterectomy.
I don't know.
It's a scraping.
CAD
Australia,
might be
Canada? Canada, maybe.
CAD might
No,
be, the other one might be Australia.
AUD is the thing women stick up themselves so they don't get pregnant.
Who's your
That's
favorite
an
80s
IUD.
band? That's an IUD. What's your favorite 80s band? Everybody in the chat room, what's your favorite 80s band? I don't even remember any, but I like Crisscross a lot.
I
when used
really
put
want to
their clothes
read
on
this
backwards
book.
and do jump.
Jimmy, maybe you'll just read some pages to me that I'm in. Who gives a shit about the rest of the book? I just want to hear what this twat said about me. God only knows. I'm going to kill myself.
She said you had a smooth penis with no veins.
No, I'm sure she said worse than that.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses is 80s Twism, I'm pretty sure.
We met Guns N' Roses.
Eileen, my special queen. I miss you.
We were with Gilby Clark, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're with Gilby
Mhm.
Clark. And I'm also, I'm not friends with him, but I've met several times Steven Adler, who was the drummer. For
Oh,
Guns N'
that's cool.
Roses. I have a picture with him when he did his book.
Didn't we meet him? That name is familiar.
No, you didn't meet him. I met him.
He never was on our show?
No.
Why do I know that name? I don't know anybody's
Kenny
name.
Aronoff was on your show. That's close.
Oh, Wendy Stewart likes Flock of Seagulls. Angela Joseph says George Michael for life. Wendy Stewart says yes, Wham. I liked Wham a lot, especially they had the Battle Stations. That's a great song, and I have to.
And
go
I
listen
Is
to
B
that.
still there? Ask
Yeah.
me.
Hey B, what's your favorite '80s band? She's not in there.
I
She'll be
say,
here.
and
She's there.
I say, Johnny
Duran
Mantis, Johnny Mantis forever.
Wendy Stewart also says Duran Duran. Don Hinton says Missing Persons. I actually met the lady from Missing Persons.
You know, I think
Who-
Johnny
Who
Mantis.
did we meet from Effervescence? Who did we meet?
Oh, Evanescence. I think they were
Evanescence,
90s though.
right.
I think Evanescence was 90s. I think. Oingo Boingo. Queen. B says Queen. Of course, I should have known that. Actually, I feel
Yay,
stupid now
B.
that I asked you Bean and I didn't know that. Because B loves Queen. Do you like Queen?
I am.
You could have been there. Yeah, I know you could have been.
I
more.
am.
So are you. Johnny Manthis is coming to Palm Springs to entertain at the casino here. What is it called?
I don't know. We have a lot of them.
Not the Palm Springs casino, the other one. When he comes, folks, I'll give him a good a plug and advertisement. And of course, I know him, and I'm going to try to get to him if I can. You know, you don't call the star anymore. Now you got to talk to their people, and their people usually are usually always assholes. I mean, why they hire these morons to represent them, I'll never know.
When they could hire us, we do
Seriously. If I called his people and said, I'm Ron Russell, I have a show, I know Johnny, will he come on? Of course he won't come on the show, especially this one, because it's gay. And Johnny is very, very
conservative.
You don't know that. He might come on anyway.
No, I've asked him already. On Set the Record Straight. I said, I'd like to interview you. And he said, Ron, I don't do interviews. And I said to him, Johnny, I know why, but I don't bring up certain subjects. And I will never discuss your sexuality, you know. So anyway, he just doesn't do interviews. He's very shy. And he's a singer. You know, he doesn't want to be anything more than just a great singer. He doesn't want to be in the limelight or subject to any kind of gossip.
Hang on, B. Claudia also wrote she's a big Depeche Mode fan. I love Depeche Mode, and that was
Depeche Mode, yay, baby.
And People Are People and Blasphemous Rumors is like one of the coolest, like ballady type
I love
shows ever.
I love Chicago.
And I saw New Order in concert, you guys. A friend of mine was dating one of the guys.
I thought Chicago was coming on our show.
No.
Well, you told me one of the guys from Chicago was coming on our show.
No.
Remember,
His
I said,
son, maybe.
We know his son.
I love Chicago. I love Chicago.
Depeche Mode, that was awesome. Duran. New Order is so awesome. You guys have a good one.
I love Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I thought they were coming on.
I think they're 70s.
Wasn't Blood, Sweat, and Tears coming on?
No.
Was it? Yeah.
We had Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I love
Earth, Wind, and Fire was on, right? Whoops.
I'm trying to get DeBarge on.
Oh yeah, Ron wants DeBarge. He loves DeBarge.
I love DeBarge. Don't you love DeBarge?
Who was that?
Who's that? She doesn't know.
She doesn't know because she doesn't listen to like that poppy shit. She
no.
Shit.
DeBarge, I would really say, are sort of rhythm and blues. No.
Yeah, they're like an pop R&B.
Pop R&B. Wonderful sound. All This Love. You don't know this one. All This Love is waiting for you.
Oh, I better not tell you. It might be a surprise. Never mind.
What's a surprise?
No, I told him.
Told me what?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I told him, but I don't. But it didn't happen yet. But we're working on it.
No, but it's gonna happen.
What?
We're gonna have Tommy Shondell.
I know. He told me. I can't wait.
James.
Tommy James from the
Shondell.
Shondell. Tommy James from the Shondells. He loves Crystal Blue Persuasion.
That song,
he only has like 15 songs that he's ever purchased in his phone, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I play Crystal Blue Persuasion all the time because the lyrics are so beautiful. You had to have done LSD, acid in the old days to see the crystal blue persuasion of love among all of us and loving each human being, not seeing color or religion or race, just seeing the human. And I think it's a wonderful song, and I always thought that it should be used as some kind of a national anthem or something.
So Don also put up Peter Cetera, who I love Peter Cetera, especially when he did that song with Amy Grant back in the day. That was the 80s. And Whitesnake. Everybody likes Whitesnake, I think. I don't know anybody who doesn't know Whitesnake. If you like rock and roll.
I don't know Whitesnake.
It seems like Eileen disappeared again.
Oh, Eileen, where'd you go? Her thing?
REM is a good one. Losing My Religion, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. Hey, there go. Bill's joined us now again. Aerosmith, yes. So I love all of them. I've met Steven Tyler. I met a whole bunch of these people. AC/DC I've met. Led Zeppelin I didn't meet.
I wonder if Eileen's thing got hot and it turned off.
Okay, Twism doesn't know who Whitesnake is?
I don't know Whitesnake.
Yeah, you do. Here I go again on my own. Anyway, Whitesnake is freaking like awesome, and Tawny Katane was in all the videos because she was married to the guy, and she was like super hot. And she was in Bachelor Party, and I was in Bachelor Party, so I met her.
You were in Bachelor Party for a second.
Doesn't matter. If I was in there for a second, I still met her.
Oh, talk about ego.
I can't help it. Whitesnake had, listen, now only Angela Joseph would say this. Whitesnake had the perfect stripper song, Slide It In and Slow and Easy. They had two songs. One of them was called Slide It In and the other one was Slow and Easy.
How vulgar. Oh my God, so vulgar.
And John Kelly says he has a Whitesnake snake.
Wait, Joe.
He wants to know more about that.
No, wait,
Let's see.
Joe. Joe, tell that to Eileen.
Yeah, she wants to see
Joe
it.
Kelly
Let's
just
see.
said he has a white snake.
Oh, and everybody's like loving that one. Director Joe Kelly put a little.
I didn't think that Joe had that kind of humor. Joe, you're a pig like the rest of us. I love you.
Oh, Bill, The Cure is a good one too. I kind of miss the music of the 80s. I really think that 80s. I just miss the 80s. I had so much
Not
fun
to change
in
the
the 80s.
subject, but I have to do a plug.
Okay.
Everybody, Clown Motel Uno, the first Clown Motel, everybody thought would be a bomb. Meanwhile, it turned out to be a smash hit movie. It's selling all over the world like crazy.
So go watch
And
it.
if you haven't seen Clown Motel 1, first one, do, because it's a camp. There's some scenes in it I won't disclose that are really hysterically funny. It's a good movie. When I first saw it, I fainted. Then I got to know it, and I liked it.
It's
and
fun.
I'm- and I'm- and I'm very-
It
Sequel.
has the best song when it first comes on.
Yeah, it's a great song.
And I'm very
Oh my
happy.
God.
Great soundtrack.
And I'm very happy and
sound.
proud that they asked me to be in Cloud Motel 2.
There you go. Also, somebody just wrote something I wanted to say and I forgot. So Anton in Australia wants to know if you ever met Elvis. He doesn't like Elvis. He probably hasn't met him.
If he was around the corner, I would not even walk around the corner. Elvis Presley in my day was nauseating. It was jealousy. We all hated him because the girls adored him. And all the girls would go for guys that looked like Elvis Presley. I didn't look like him, but I had black hair and I wore it like he wore his hair like mine, actually. And it came down to a big curl in the middle. And the girls would say to me, "What do you think you are, Elvis Presley?" I'd say, "No, I think I'm Jane Russell. Fuck you."
So hang on, you guys. Real quick, we're going to do a quick commercial, and then our next guest is in the chat room.
Yoo-hoo!
We're going to bring in our next guest. Real quick, I just want to tell everybody, number one, thanks for everybody for tuning in. You can listen to us every week on our home station of W4CY Radio. You can also hear us on K4HD Radio in LA, Jackalope Radio in St. Louis, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spreaker, Apple TV, Podbean, Spotify, and Pandora. And on television, you can see us on Comcast, Roku, Vimeo, YouTube, and now JSW Television on the Jimmy
I
Stars
think
World
you're
website.
crackling.
I don't know, because when she disappears, we don't crackle.
Eileen, it's your pussy crackling.
It might be.
You never know.
You know why it's crackling? Because it's dry. It needs moisture. It needs Joseph Kelly to moisturize it.
Yeah. Oh, Dawn Hidden's freaking out now. Dawn, like, that's so hilarious. All right, let's bring in our next guest. Let's see if we can see her and see her and hear her. And we're going to be bringing in our next guest, you guys. Hairdresser to the star, Eileen Shapiro. Hello. Hello, Laticia. Say something so we can see if we can hear you.
Hi, I'm trying to hear. So, this is like a bad time because today I was booked, so I'm actually still at the shop doing hair.
Okay,
Hey,
so that's okay.
Hey, pretty.
But I can hear now.
Okay, you look fabulous.
How old are you?
Can you
You look
repeat
like
that?
you look like a teenager. You shouldn't be on this
I
filthy
know.
show.
I just turned 35, so
Yeah, your ass is 35.
That's because black don't crack. You're
my
like
aunt told me
gorgeous.
when I cut my hair.
You're 35. You're 35. I was going to say you shouldn't be on our show. You're a minor, and our show is filthy.
So hang on. Let's do an official
She's 35.
introduction. We have to do an addition. All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredible hairdresser Laticia from Sky's the Limit Drive Bar in Middle Island, New York. She's the one who did Eileen's beautiful hair. She's fabulous. She's gorgeous, and she makes clothes out of hair, which is even cooler. And
bush
we want to
clothes.
welcome you to the show. Let me introduce you to everybody. First, you have Ron Russell, our co-host.
Good to see
Hello?
you.
Oh, I don't have a cup, but I can hold.
There you go. You're good. And then you already know Eileen since you did her hair yesterday, and she looks gorgeous. And I'm Jimmy Star, and we have a chat room full of people, so say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. So everybody in the chat room, Dawn, there's this girl named Dawn, and she always wants to know, why does Eileen's hair look so good? So why don't you tell everybody why Eileen's hair looks so good, and that way you can give a plug for your show.
Because it's a wig.
You gotta like love it. So you do tell them what you do in your. First of all, it's called Sky's the Limit Dry Bar, you guys, and you can follow them on Instagram. It's Sky's the Limit _ Dry Bar. It's located at 132 Middle Country Road in Middle Island, New York, which is I guess where Eileen lives. We've been to her house.
I know where that is. You're not far from the swans in the lake, right? You drive by on the right, there'll be like a lake with birds in it or swans.
She's
Oh, yeah,
she's
there's a
near
lake,
there.
yeah.
She's a little bit further up the road, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
that
where
too.
you are. There's a bunch of condos up there. A friend of mine lived in that condominium until she met a millionaire. Now she lives in Boca, darling. I was a hairdresser for years and years and years. Okay. I used to do a wash and set for $3.50 and got $1 tip. And I thought I was rolling. $1 tip, $1.
He did it for $3.50.
A wash and set. A haircut, if I cut your bangs, it was 50 cents. And if I gave you a full haircut, it was $3.50. I did permanent
What?
waves.
How long ago was that?
1,000 years ago. What are you kidding?
He's 80.
Wait, I did a perm for $10. $12 was the olive oil perm. And we didn't do blowouts. We did rollers and comb outs, teasing. And if I put a wiglet, hairpiece, or fall on your head, I charged you $1.
Wow.
Guess what? I lived in a doorman apartment with a swimming pool. I drove a brand new car. I had gorgeous clothes, and I always had money in my pocket, which means that back then things were cheaper. A brand new Thunderbird was $3,500. My rent in that doorman apartment was $175. So we lived very well on our little money. Now you guys today make thousands of dollars a week as hairdressers, but you spend it.
But you spend it.
Yeah.
So hold on, tell everybody, like, so what is all, because I know you do extensions, because like Eileen has done it, and look at your hair. Look how long your hair is. I love the fact that you shaved one side of your hair. Turn sideways so we can see the short side. See, she's all like rock and roll. That's another reason why nobody thinks you're 35 and they think you're 17. She's got a Guns N' Roses t-shirt on. So tell us, what do you do? Tell us what you guys do at all the different things that you do.
Well, at my shop, we do hair. I'm actually the only one that's doing hair at the time. I do any and every style. I have someone that does lashes, and I have someone that does nails.
You gotta like love it. Lashes and nails. What about eyebrow? Like the people who do the eyebrows with like the
I
string.
actually just wax the eyebrows. I don't do the threading.
Right. What do you get for the 1 month lashes that you put on that last a month? How much do you get for those?
It's 100 and up, depending on which
You
one
got
you want.
all-
If you want like classic or volume. Volume is the ones that like the fan.
Oh my God, that's a lot of money. In my day, we used to sell them for $15.50, and they were the big, long eyelashes. They came on a strip, and my boss would be in the back in the coloring room, cutting them and trimming them and putting them in the box and selling them for $15. And back then, that was outrageous.
Wait a sec. Do you get to do any besides Eileen? Do you get to do any famous people?
I do the fashion shows in the city, like New York Fashion Week and things like that. So that's when I get to work on, other celebrities.
But you get to do really cool stuff, right? Because I saw an article, Eileen wrote an interview with you, and I saw pictures of some of the people that you've done their hair, and it was unbelievably amazing, the stuff that you do.
Yes, thank you.
Which makes it a lot of fun.
Beauty salons have changed. On a political note,
Let me put it to you this way. You don't go into her salon and get like rollers in your hair or anything like that. You go into her salon to get the most beautiful extensions, cornrows, box braids, dreads. And the thing is, she's really quick. Like, you don't have to stand there like the whole day, like you used to. She cornrows your hair, sews in the extension, and you're done. And it comes out great. And she also colors. She's a great colorist. Look at my roots, no roots. I mean, she's amazing and quick. But
well, what I really like about what I like about all of it. Now, this is a very intelligent comment I'm going to make, and I hope no one gets offended. In my days, if a black woman came into our salon, the owner would say to her, "I'm sorry, we cannot accommodate you because our operators do not know how to work on black hair." And the woman, oh, this is true. We wouldn't.
Yeah, I think that's you breaking up.
Anyway, we would not allow black women in our salon back in those days, which was sad. I'm happy to see that today everybody goes to everybody's salon and it's normal. But back then, a lot of white women would not sit in a chair that a black woman sat in or use a roller that possibly
Ridiculous.
a black woman used.
I can't hear.
She can't
Well,
hear you. That's good.
Maybe that's good. But
So,
no, it's a political comment that yes, we have come a long way since 1968 and 69.
absolutely.
We've come a long way, and I'm happy, so happy about it.
So, yeah,
There's
you,
one thing I can assure you, Ron. One thing.
But
Leticia does black hair.
oh, amazing black
but
hair.
You know what? It shouldn't be any. It shouldn't even be an issue. Hair is hair. I could do anybody's hair. I could do my dog, my little
Can't
kid.
hear.
I'm sorry. Look, we'll do
I
a
think-
plug. We'll do a plug for the.
It's
We'll
not
do a
breaking up.
We'll do a plug for the salon. We'll let you go back to work, everybody. It's called Sky's the Limit Dry Bar. You want to follow them? It's in Middle Island.
Wait,
New York.
I have the shirt. Oh,
You keep freezing. That's what's going on there.
hold on.
There we go. Live TV, everybody. There's our microphone poltergeister back.
But seriously, what I just talked about is history. And
I
I
know,
think everybody should know the history. We shouldn't be shy or worried about it. We offend no one.
Because maybe because she's walking around, they say. I'm not
No,
sure.
I don't. I think it's Eileen's phone that's doing the crackling.
Yeah.
Could be.
When she was off the air, we didn't crackle. I think it's because your thing got so hot, it's crackling.
Oh, that could be. Talking about Ron's penis. Anyway, you
Oh,
guys,
but
it's called Sky's the Limit
Okay.
Dry Bar, and the Instagram is Sky's SKYS the Limit _ Dry Bar. You can see the great work that they do. They look at how they made Eileen look. I mean,
You know
Eileen's
who-
always
you know who
gorgeous.
you
Now
look-
she's more
You
gorgeous.
know who you look like?
Him.
1940s movie star. Claudette Colbert. Shut up, you little fuck. Claudette Colbert.
Is
Stop.
she pretty?
Yeah. Very beautiful. She's
Astro, stop it.
Astro, this is ridiculous. We can't have the dogs here.
But we need to start in the room. They don't normally work though. It's because that guy came to the door today that messed us all up. Anyway, shut up.
Who was
See,
at
the
your
number-
door before?
It was the electric
The electric
company
company.
saying that our meter was bad and they needed to replace it.
Oh.
I told them I can't replace it right now.
Tell them that you're gonna sue them because they ruined your show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
But the
Astro.
noise went away though, you guys. Now it's just doggy noise. You gotta love it.
No.
Okay, so
But this is what makes our show reality because it's real. We deal with everyday things that you deal with. Everyone that has a dog knows when the bell rings, the dogs go crazy. You don't have a pet.
yes, she
Because-
does. She has Colin.
Well,
He
yeah,
doesn't talk though.
I love Colin. I think Colin is one of the handsomest, sexiest
Oh, yeah, we'll show him.
gay men I know. And I don't know how come
Colin's very handsome and
and I don't know
sexy.
how I don't know
And
how
gay.
come he,
Here's Colin, everybody. If you're watching,
Yes,
that's her gay husband.
if I was single, I'd have thrown him down too. He's cute.
he has a nice penis also.
See that? You know everything.
She
Everything.
knows everything.
His is very pink though.
That's because he's Irish. Irish
Yes,
people have pink
That's
ones.
correct.
Latins have tan ones
I know
without veins.
that too. Trust me.
Right.
Okay, so chat room. If you were going to be able to have fantasy sex with any celebrity on the planet, who would you like to have sex with? And you can write it in the chat room, and we'll bring it up in a minute. We'll bring it up. I think Laticia might have been coming back. I think I just saw her coming back.
I hope so because we didn't get it. I don't know why she had a problem. People have to really rehearse this before they do it.
But
We did
people aren't
a
used to it. We
trial
did rehearse
yesterday.
yesterday.
Huh?
We rehearsed yesterday.
Leticia was on yesterday.
Yeah.
So how come now she's not?
I don't
But you know
know.
why, Ron? Because the internet is really weird. Everyone's
also-
using it now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
people are busting into Zoom and doing all kinds of weird. When we did Icavelli show, they had like 5 minutes of porn before they had Icavelli show, and it wasn't from his show. He wished it was, but it wasn't.
I was going to say, Icavelli's show is 5 minutes of porn.
Actually, Wendy Stewart though
I
says
love Ike.
Wendy Stewart says Colin is so hot. He's a great looking gay husband.
No,
You're right,
Wendy
Wendy.
met Colin.
no, Colin is very cute. Very sexy guy.
Nobody answered though what celebrity they would like to have set. Oh well,
Come on.
Wendy Stewart did though. She says Ricky Martin. He's intense and very sexy.
He's gay. He's not going to do anything for you.
Ike
okay.
Belly will fight you for him.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Like,
You know,
could
my-
be like naked in front of me, and I wouldn't do
You
anything.
know my friend Janae Montague King? Janae? He was in a limo with Ricky and coming from something, and he said he was, okay, nothing terrific.
Did he blow him?
No, Janae, she's a lady.
Yeah.
She's very sophisticated. She's Liz Lauren.
Oh, but B. Claudia likes Ricky Martin too, and you never hear B. Claudia say anything. B. Claudia, that would be perfect for you. We should see if we can hook that
Yeah,
up.
I wouldn't kick Ricky out of bed either.
I would. I wouldn't even go to bed. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't even go to bed with him.
Wouldn't even like fucking go anywhere
You don't
near
like
me.
young, cute guys.
Backpack John says Eileen Shapiro.
Yay!
Good one.
Come on, honey.
Angela Joseph says she has to think about it, and Dawn also says with Angela she has to think about it, and you already know Ron's is Jason Statham. That's his like thing. You guys don't know who that is. He's the guy in the Fast and Furious movies.
You know what it really is? I really don't want to have sex with him. I know that's bullshit, but it is. I love his character because if I were to be a person, I want to be his character. He beats everybody up. He spins around, kicks him in the face. He's got an attitude that I love. He's a tough guy like I am. He tells it like it is in the movies. I really love his character. Probably in person, I would probably not like him. But I love what I see on the screen.
That's why it's like a fantasy thing. It's not like it's ever going to happen. Teresa Saban says Cary Grant, though. She always loved Cary Grant.
Me too. As I said 100,000 times, Betty Davis was the biggest disappointment in my life. Seeing her on film, she was a grand lady. She was full of class and sophistication. She enunciated three vowels. How to do, you know how she spoke. When I got to meet her and know her, she was a broad, like any other broad in the world. And I just wanted, and actually I read somewhere that when Gary Merrill married her, he married Margot Channing from her movie that she was nominated for, where she played Margot Channing. Quick, the movie, I forgot it.
Oh, look, Letitia's doing hair.
But when he married her, she was a broad from Connecticut. He was disappointed. That crackling is making me nuts.
Don Hinton says Ron's obvious she was way smaller. And B. Claudia says she also likes Ryan Reynolds. B likes all the young ones.
Betty Davis was very small.
And in the meantime, you guys, if you're watching the video, Letitia's doing hair on somebody right now in her shop. The mic's not on, but we can see what she's doing, so you can watch it as it's going on. Because tell them what we're doing next week, Eileen.
Next week is going to be a very cool show. Everybody wants to be beautiful, and sometimes some people can help us be beautiful. So next week, we're going to have Rosa, who is my Botox go-to guru. She is going to be on the show, and she's going to actually be doing a procedure to none other than Miss Wendy Stewart. We're going to do that live.
We're going to do it live.
Oh, that's nasty, sticking needles in faces.
People are going to love it.
No, it's nasty.
It's going to be so
And
much
I'm
fun.
going to have my lips made like a little fatter. Like
No,
right
don't.
on air.
No,
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Right on
Hey,
air.
Leticia. Welcome back, Leticia.
Your lips are fat enough.
They need to be.
Oh, you mean the lips on your face? Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were injecting the other lips to make them fatter. Oh, okay.
Hey, Leticia, tell us what you're doing.
I'm like, do you guys hear me?
Yeah, now we do.
Oh, okay, because I'm like doing hair right now. So I did want to show you guys something.
Okay, show us.
And then tell us what you're going to get tipped.
I have one of the shirts here.
Okay. Talk
I'm
as
gonna
you're
show
going
you.
along so we know. Okay, talk to us and tell us what you're doing.
No, you have to talk. Speak.
To be.
Otherwise, it's a silent movie.
Yeah, tell it. You can show us. And oh, yeah, I know what you're going to show us. Show us.
I can show the shirt.
Yeah, I want to see it. All right, this is going to be very cool, you guys. This is something I like a lot.
What is she doing?
All right, watch.
So, you see?
Yes.
Okay, so I did this one.
Okay, that's
Laticia
hair.
makes clothes out of hair. Nobody in life does that.
So it goes on like this.
What if it has dandruff?
What did I
Just
say?
go put it on somewhere. It looks great on her.
Okay, hold on. She's gonna go.
Here and I have one at home.
I love it. So she makes clothes. She makes clothing out of hair, and then
So this would be like a rosette top, like one of the garments that go like on the top.
now, do you wear that? Will you go out wearing that?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I dress like that.
I love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I would definitely wear that. I love different.
I love it too.
Laticia, you should just put it on. Put it on.
You can put it on. We won't watch.
You said put it on.
Put it on.
I actually will put it on, but I have to finish his hair.
Okay, finish his hair and go ahead. Either way, let's see it again, and we'll have Eileen will probably write something else up, and we'll use a picture of it. So we'll take a picture of it and put it in. 'Cause we're gonna let you go to work, and we're gonna continue our talk about sex.
How boring.
Laticia, have a good trip tomorrow.
Oh yeah, have a safe trip to Los Angeles.
Right.
Enjoy yourself. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Have a good time. Have a safe time. Make sure to wear a mask, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, I would. Bye.
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 Nice meeting you.
You too. So B. Claudia also says, Don Henton says, oh, not Engelbert Humperdinck. I don't like him. But I do like Tom Selleck, and I also like Tom Jones. So those are good ones.
Tom Selleck, 0.
Yeah, you can tell your
I
Tom
would
Selleck
actually
story.
throw him out of bed.
I
Tom
will,
Him and
Selleck?
Tom Jones.
I will
Tom
never
Selleck
tell
and
my.
Tom Jones, I would actually throw them out of bed. See
I
ya.
would never go to. I would never go to bed with either of them.
Me
And
neither.
I met Tom Selleck many years ago, but I will never tell the story because he's still alive.
Okay, when he dies, we can tell it.
Yep.
That's a good story.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you.
I agree with you, B. I think Tom Selleck and Tom Jones, two of the hottest people on the planet.
Oh.
No, she said she'd throw them out of bed.
No.
No, that's me that said that.
You would throw them out
Yeah,
of bed.
I know. Tom Jones.
Oh, Burt Reynolds, they wrote too.
I knew Bert.
Yeah,
so
me
did
too.
you.
We knew
I knew
Burt.
I
Bert
would
well.
throw him out also. All
Who
three
is-
of them.
No, let me tell you something about Burt Reynolds. He had a charisma that was really incredible. We were having lunch with Lee Winkler and Perry Winkler at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And Burt came by because Lee Winkler was his business manager and he needed a paper signed. My wife's name was Hendrika. Now, how many people remember the name Hendrika? When Burt was leaving, he said, "Nice to have met you, Ron, and it was a pleasure meeting you, Hendrika." And I said to him, "Oh, Burt, that's amazing how you remembered her name." And he said, "I never forget a beautiful woman's name." So he had that sort of charisma class. And all the broads would swoon from him. And yes, in jeans, he was very well basketed. He had a nice bulge. So I think Burt Reynolds had it all. Personality, looks, body, and basket.
So Angela Joseph, you'll never guess who she picks.
Who?
She says Elvis in the 70s,
Ugh.
Patrick Swayze and Dirty Dancing, or Prince any day of the week.
Oh,
I don't like
I
any
would do both. I would do both of those.
not Prince. That was like banging a girl.
Oh my God.
You would do
A lot of
Prince?
people love Prince.
I would
Ozzy
Prince.
loves Prince.
Prince? He was like a little girl.
I would do Prince.
I thought he was Diana Ross with a mustache.
That's funny, Ron.
What?
I would definitely do Prince in a heartbeat.
No, I wouldn't.
No, not
I wouldn't do me anything at all. Prince. Burt Reynolds, though, because he was sexy.
I like Burt. You know, I met him several times up at Perry and Lee's house. And he was always very friendly, very charming, very talkative, and a wise guy. He made lots of jokes. I remember every time he'd see Perry, he'd say, "Get over here, give me a hug. I want to jump your bones." And that was his favorite expression, jump your bones. I liked him a lot.
Teresa Saban, I'm waiting for you to put somebody in there. I don't know if you've put anybody. I'm waiting.
Come on, Teresa.
Just a fantasy fuck. That's what we want to know.
Teresa, we won't hold you to it, and you're allowed to change your mind.
It is vulgar.
This show has gone beyond my thinking.
Oh,
I refuse to be a part of it anymore. It's gone really vulgar.
This show's gonna get like so many plays. It's not even funny.
Oh, I think it's hideous. And
You
that,
watch, we're gonna get like fucking like 10 million plays on this show.
and that Eileen Shapiro displaying her breasts. Oh my God.
Angela Joseph said that Prince's songs made her a bad girl in the 80s. I believe that.
And
And Eileen, did you ever meet Prince? They want to know if you've ever met Prince.
I never met Prince.
Yeah, I
I
never
wish
met
I did, but I
either.
never did.
I didn't either.
I never met him.
I like Prince, but like he's not like really one of my like
I
favorites.
didn't care for his music. It was all right.
It was all right.
My daughter Leslie, she liked Prince a lot.
Yeah, it never really. I mean, he's good, but
No,
he wouldn't be in like my top 5 though.
no.
Like okay, so Eileen, not Adam Ant or Billy Idol, but like who would be like your next rock star that you want to like meet and do whatever you're gonna do?
Alice Cooper.
Oh my God, he's an ugly old bag. I met him.
That's cool.
I actually met him
Alice
once, but I want to interview him because I think that he's like hot. I do.
He's in kind of like a weird way. He is, but he's also kind of creepy.
No, the one I thought was kind of sexy at times was the one that sang, "Put on your red your red shoes."
David Bowie.
David
Bowie.
Let's
Well, he's
dance.
dead. Otherwise, he'd be next on my list.
No, I thought David Bowie was kind of pretty and interesting looking.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
And maybe I would have gone to bed with him had I met him.
Angela Joseph says she has a Purple Rain poster on the wall in her room.
Because
They want to know if you've ever met Johnny Cash. No, I don't think so. You don't ever met
No.
Johnny Cash. You didn't like Johnny Cash either.
no, I don't dislike him. I mean, Johnny Cash is an
Johnny
old man.
Cash was sexy.
Yeah, he was kind of
Yeah.
sexy.
You know who was sexy? On My Own. What's his name? The gorgeous guy with the beard.
Oh, he likes Michael McDonald.
Oh, Michael McDonald. Forget about it.
Doobie
Hands.
Brothers.
You don't think Michael McDonald is sexy?
I do. Now that he's all old.
You know,
and gray.
we met the Doobie Brothers at NAMM, and you didn't even know that, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. Afterwards, I did.
I never knew.
But it wasn't Michael McDonald.
No, I would
No,
have.
it wasn't.
No.
Scott was talking to the Doobie Brothers, and I guess he just assumed we knew him for some reason. And we're in this big conversation, and we leave. And then I said, "Who is that?" And he goes, "Oh, the Doobie Brothers." I'm like, "Oh my God."
Actually, Wendy Stewart has a lot of the same taste as you because she thinks Alice Cooper is fierce. She
Wendy
said Alice
Stewart
Cooper's fierce.
is me.
I know you guys are like recreations of each other. I think it's hilarious. It's fun.
What did you think of Eckelberg Humperdinck?
Engelberg.
Whatever the fuck.
Somebody
Dingleberry-
wrote that in there that they liked him.
Dingleberry Humperdinck.
No, I never liked him. I never liked his song. He didn't look
What
like
is
he
his
had a
song?
big penis.
He had a
Nah.
lot of songs. He was good looking. He was very cute.
Eh.
Nah.
If you
Not
like
one of my
blue-eyed pretty
favorites.
boys. Well, he was all right. He wasn't bad.
Everybody likes David Bowie. David Bowie though was a classy dude.
What did he die of?
Oh, wait. I take it back. Rick Springfield.
Oh, Rick Springfield's a
Except
good
that I
one.
met him already twice, and I did interview him twice, but I would do him in a heartbeat. You know, he climbed over me and Celeste. We were at a concert, and it was the Westbury, you know, Westbury, how it's a theater
Yeah,
in the round.
Westbury Theater. It's in the round. Yeah.
And he climbed into the audience and climbed from seat to seat and climbed right over us.
Did you grab his
I mean,
penis while he was
sweat poured
climbing?
on us. It was great.
Did you?
It
Grab,
was great. She said his sweat poured on him. I hate.
Did you grab his penis as he was climbing over you?
No, actually, I had to grab his hand because he almost fell. But
Oh, I think he would have liked it better if you grabbed his penis and let him fall.
Don Hinton also wrote Chris Christopherson. I like Chris Christopherson, not Dolph Lundgren though.
Chris Christopherson when he was with Barbara Streisand in The Way We Were.
No,
Not The Way We Were. The other
he
one.
was
The,
hot.
Artist Born. Yeah, he's hot.
He's hot.
back in
But
those.
Wendy likes Rick Springfield. You like? I met
Wait a
Rick
minute.
Springfield a long time ago.
Is it Melissa's husband, the pianist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our friend here in Palm Springs, Melissa Niederman.
Bassist.
Her husband,
Bassist.
Rick.
No, I think he's the keyboardist.
He's the keyboardist.
Oh,
Rick.
you told me the bassist.
I'm pretty sure.
No, he's a piano player, the keyboard.
Oh, they said she likes. B. Claudia likes Mark Bolan from T Rex.
I do too, but he's also dead. He was
But now
great.
Angela Jones is saying, "Jesus, now you guys have us all in fantasy land."
Did you ever think,
Angela, then read my book and you'll see lots of fantasies come true.
Eileen, did necrophilia ever appeal to you?
Nah. Mm-mm.
That's like screwing dead people?
Yeah.
No, that's gross.
Well, David Bowie's dead. She said he was dead. Maybe she was a necrophiliac.
Nah, I said if he wasn't dead,
Right.
If he wasn't
he would
dead.
be my
No.
next one, but he's dead. I'm not into dead people.
I used to know 100 years ago. This is a true story. I was living in Manhattan, and we went to a cocktail party up at a friend's house, and he absolutely slept in a coffin. Every night he would go in the coffin, and that was his bed. He'd sleep in a friggin' coffin with
Who
the
was
can.
that?
I won't mention his name. He's still alive. With the
'Cause
candle on.
I like
You know
that.
who
I
I'm
wanna
talking?
know.
Do you know who I'm talking about? And you
Mhm.
I think you may. He used to go to the bunkhouse. Maybe you may have met him. I don't know. I'll tell you off camera his name.
Okay.
A candle on each side of the coffin, flowers behind, and a big crucifix of Jesus. And he'd go to bed in his coffin every night. And that was in his bedroom. So when I went to the living room, we had a lovely cocktail party, a lot of gay guys and celebrity people. And then they opened the two French glass doors, and they said, "This is where he sleeps." And I thought, it was a fucking waiting, what do you call it? Funeral parlor. Talk about weird. And I understand he used to have sex in that coffin with a lot of guys.
Angela Joseph also likes, and nobody will even know who this is, I bet. Well, maybe they will. But she says she still has a poster of him in a towel on his wall. Billy Huffsey. Billy Huffsey's a singer, and he was in the TV show Fame when it was on television. For all those years, he was in Fame, and she loves him to death. And he's a nice guy. I talked to him on the phone not too long ago. He's a really nice guy. But I think that, but he wouldn't be in my tops. But go for it. Everybody's got to have their fantasy, Angela. So go for it. Billy Huffsey and you, baby. Yeah.
Well, I remember years ago when Saturday Night Fever came out, and John Travolta was, oh my God, everybody was going crazy for John Travolta. He was like the sexiest thing in the world. And then when he did Grease, he even got higher and bigger. Everybody wanted to go John Travolta, and a lot of guys did.
That's funny, Ron. You know who else is cute? Speaking of him, Denny Terrio. He's so sexy.
I
And
know
met
him.
hugged him, and
Danny had a dance show
Yep.
on TV.
He was the host of Soho Johnny's
Yes.
summer
Oh,
concert.
is he going to be around? I'd love to see him again. Not that he's going to remember me, but I met him 1,000 years ago. Where I don't remember, but it will come. Yeah, I know Danny. Yeah, I've met him and spent an evening with all of us gambling. It was fun.
I would do him in a heartbeat. He's very cute.
He was very cute. He's a definite bottom. Cute looking bottom for a gay guy.
He's straight.
No, I know that, but if he were gay, he'd be a beautiful bottom. Is what
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying.
So would Prince because he's a little guy.
But I know Danny.
Denny.
Danny.
Denny. D-E-N-N-Y.
Denny.
I thought it was
Ron,
Danny.
how do you decide if you're a gay guy? How do you decide if you're a top or a bottom?
Well, when you look at me, you see a 6 foot, sexy, broad-built guy who's tough and rough. He's a top. When you see Jimmy, a sissy little queen,
Yeah. Right.
that's a fairy bottom.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious, though.
You just know. Like Colin would be my girl. If I went to bed with Colin, he'd have to be the girl.
Nah, Colin's a definite top. I know that for a fact.
No, I know that, but sometimes they switch. Rock Hudson, who I spoke about, everybody thought would be the sexiest top in the world. Not true. He was a big bottom. Rock
I
Hudson.
believe that.
No, he loved to bottom. And he used to go to a gay bar in LA called the Rose Tattoo. And he'd be seen there many an evening picking up hustlers and straight, tough-looking guys. That's how come he got AIDS, because he was banging hustlers. And hustlers are prostitutes. And they were all carrying the AIDS virus back then. AIDS.
Wendy Stewart loved your question, though, about how do you determine if you're a top or bottom. And Angela Joseph said that Billy Huffsey was the stripper in the TV show Married with Children.
But most gay guys are versatile. It depends on who you're with. Like women are the same way. Women are the aggressor with some men, and they're not with other men.
I know, but we don't have penises, so we don't have a choice, honey.
No. But a woman can throw a guy on his back, jump on him, and ride him like a stallion. And then there are other women who lay on their back like doves, and they want the pumping. So it is a top and bottom, even with heterosexuals. Who's
Well,
the
in that case, I'm versatile.
Well, I
You
mean,
can put a strap on.
no. I mean, like, everybody says, I'm really gonna get crude now, but people say to me, "Ooh, gay men, they do it in the butt." Oh, that's disgusting. You know how many women I know that do it in the butt? But that's okay.
Totally.
So if the husbands want to screw their wives in the butt, that's okay. But if a gay guy gets it in the butt, it's not okay. Now, let me tell you something else. I found this out a couple of years ago. Straight guys today have their girlfriends find dildos because they want it in the butt. A lot of straight guys love anal sex, and it's part of their sex. So there you go.
Well, you know what I say, right? Everyone's gay until proven otherwise.
No, you know what it is? It's just the pleasure of it all. And whatever pleases you and you don't hurt anybody and you're not doing it with children, I approve. Do what you want. It's life is short. Don't put fences around things and barbed wire. Be open-minded. Say, yes, let's try this, let's try that. You can find great joy in it. As I'm sure you know everything there is to know. There's not a hole in you that hasn't been plugged.
Wendy says Ron has such a way with words and visuals.
No, but it's true. It's true. Sex is a gift we are given. And a lot of people out there just ignore it. And it's sad because when I hear certain women say that garage door is closed, I say to myself, oh, how sad is that?
So hold on, we've only got 2 minutes. So first of all, everybody, tomorrow is the launching of the brand new fabulous book, Waiting for Adam, Interviews and Obsessions by New York Times bestselling author Eileen Shapiro, who also is my partner in World Star PR. If you guys need publicists, we're the best. You can get this book tomorrow. You can also follow her on Twitter at Eileen Shapiro 3, EILEENSHAPIRO with the number 3. You can follow Ron on Twitter. It's at Ron Russell Show. I'm at Dr. Jimmy Star. I was going to
follow me on Facebook, Ron Russell Show.
And you guys can, once we get this up on YouTube, please share it so we get lots of views. Everybody wants to know who we think's hot and who we want to ball.
And Eileen,
And Ron, congrats on being on the European show. That's a big deal.
Yes.
I can't wait. I have to be clean on that one. But Eileen, it was such a pleasure seeing them and you. Thank you. Seriously, fly out. We have some fun in Palm Springs.
And Dawn says she didn't really want to know that Rock Hudson was a big bottom, but oh well. Everybody's chat. You lost on that one, baby.
I'm sure he was a top also. I'm sure he was versatile. Most gay men are. I really don't know of any gay men that are strictly tops or strictly bottoms. And even Colin has said he's reversible. I've spoken to Colin about it.
Oh, I know that. But I mean, if he had a preference.
Right. Well,
Angela says, thanks for making our fantasies come true. B. Claudia said, this is a great show. We want to thank everybody in the chat room. We'll let you know the European show when it's coming up. It's on August 13th. And I forgot the name of it, but we want to thank everybody for tuning in. We want to thank Eileen for coming on. We hope our book goes to #1. All is great with it all, everybody. We want to thank Rebel for running the show. We want to thank Laticia for coming in. Please check out Sky's the Limit Dry Bar here in New York. She's fabulous. And I think that's it, right?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ron and Jimmy.
Wait. After you read her book, I would go to church and do a couple of novenas. Maybe Jesus will kill you. Otherwise, if you read her book and don't go to church, Jesus will send a bolt of lightning down.
All right, we got to go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. See you guys next week. Bye. Bye, Eileen.
I love you, my sweetie.
Bye.
Talk to you later, honey.
Bye.
I love that girl so much.
Perfect.
She is a darling friend, a good friend.
Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes, download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.
I mean, today we were at our worst.
It was fun.
We have never been that crude and vulgar.
Hey, I think that was her because I don't think we were crackling when she wasn't on.
Y'all weren't.
Yeah, we weren't, right? So that was somehow with the way she was connected to it or something.
She was on her phone, and the phone kept overheating. So therefore, because you're not crackling now.
Yeah, I'm not crackling. I wasn't crackling every time she disappeared. So, okay, well, it's perfect. Dean's going to put the video for me. I'll remind him to put the video in the video Dropbox, and just please text me when you have the audio in the box.
I will have it done as soon as I possibly can.
That's fine. Whenever you do, you do. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Absolutely. All right, you guys too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
No, it's gonna be a big hit show. People are gonna share it because we interacted with all the